Oh my gosh, my friend just posted on my VIP page that she wants to do an online party, and I'm so excited! Now what? Alright, so you got your first online party. You're nervous, you're excited, and you want to know, what the heck did I just get myself into? Alright, I'm going to help you. So I'm going to go over really quickly how you create your event on Facebook and in your Posh back office, how to do the technical part of it, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you about kind of how to make it personal and how to really just get some sales in those parties. Okay, so I'm going to quickly tell you how to create an event in your back office and also on Facebook. So of course you go to your website, perfectlyposh.com, click on My Account and log in. This is going to take you to your back office. And to create a new event, you have your menu right here with all your tabs. You're going to go to Events and then the little menu down, Create Event. It's really, really easy to create a quick event. I would always do this at the very beginning. My internet's being slow. So depending on the name of your hostess or what you want to call it, let's see. I normally call it, so the hostess Posh Pampering Party. Of course, you can call it anything else you'd like to do, especially if it's themed or if you're helping someone with a fundraiser. That's totally up to you. It's up to you if you fill out an event description. I normally don't because no one really looks at this part of the page, so I normally just leave that blank. For the hostess information, your name's going to automatically pop up. If you have someone else who is hosting, you're going to want to put their name and email in. So if you have someone who has ordered from you before, I'm trying to think. If you have someone who's ordered from you, you can click on it and it will pull up their information. If they have a Perks account, it will show up. If they don't, you can just go ahead and type in information and put their email in and then have them sign up for a Perks account before the party ends, and then they'll get all their perks. Of course, you can put in the address. If you'd like the hostess ship disable, I normally go ahead and check that. Nowadays, it's pretty much all direct ship. So they'd have to really go in and try and send it to you. So don't worry about that. Just check it and move on. Also, event date. I normally keep mine running for 2 weeks. That's the maximum amount of time you can run your event for. So I just start whatever day the party is and 2 weeks from that day, so I don't worry about the party closing early on me. It's just easy to do. Always keep your events public and always have your events open and then save. And that's going to create your event. So you have an event created right now. So that's the back office part, and then you're going to want to go to Facebook and create a Facebook event. Okay, so to create a Facebook event, you go to your Facebook events and you click Create, and you are able to do whatever you'd like to do. I normally do the same name on the Posh site as I do on Facebook, just to kind of create a consistency so people know exactly where they're ordering. So I do Courtney's Posh Pampering Party. Location, I normally type in my website, just so people can, it's hard to type and talk at the same time, so people can go there. Date, Facebook is kind of wonky with dates lately. I don't know what the deal is, but I would keep it open, depending on how long you want your party to be open. Keep it open for the full 2 weeks, because if you do it for a day, Facebook won't let you go back and edit that. So I'm not really sure. So I would just go ahead and do it 2 weeks from the start date, so then it's, you know for a fact that it's going to be open for that long and that people can see it. So I try and do personalized event banners. I just have a plain cute banner and then I add the person's name to the banner, so it makes it personal and makes them know, hey, this is what the party is about, and it's specifically for whoever the hostess is. And I do a lot of copy paste. So I do a lot of the same things for each party, because if you've already put in the work to do a party, go ahead and just replicate that. So I just take copy and paste from my prior party. I just have the same old little intro, and I always tag myself, letting them know where to request samples to, and then put a link for the catalog that they can check out. And that's it. Then I just create the event. So once you create the event, you have it all set up. I like to do a few intro posts. So this is what Perfectly Posh is about, or here's where you can request your free samples, something like that. Even a personalized video that says, hey, welcome to Courtney's Posh Pampering Party, thank you for being here, send me a message if you want to request your samples, anything like that to really get people's attention, because as soon as they click on it, as soon as the hostess does the invites, they're going to be a bunch of people invited, and they're going to click on it and they're going to be like, what's this? I'm invited to another party. So you really need something to grab their attention and make them check it out and make them come back. It's totally up to you on how you want to post. If you want to do like a live posting for 1 hour one evening, if you want to run it for a week long, a few days long, totally up to you, whatever works with your schedule and whatever you feel more comfortable with. But that is the technical side of how to set up parties. Of course, once you have everything set up and ready, then you'd want to invite your hostess and then message your hostess and let her know, hey, the event's set up. Let's go ahead and do your invites and we'll get this party started. So as soon as your friend says, hey, I want to do a party, go ahead and set it up. It does not take that long. So go ahead, get it, set it up, have everything ready. And then you can send them the invite to the Facebook event and have them invite all their friends. Now, me personally, I don't like for people to just click invite all on their friends list, because that doesn't make anyone feel special. That doesn't make them feel like, hey, I specifically want you to come to my party, to be a part and learn about Posh. So this is what I send them. I actually got these little postcards printed out on Vistaprint. So it says, my hostess tips for a successful party. And this is, and I think I got this off the graphic page too. This is specifically for online parties. I know that in-home parties will be different, but I just put this graphic here and I said, thank you for hosting. Let's make this party a success. I would say the average is about 80 to 100 people that people invite to their parties, and then between average of 8 and 20 people actually RSVP. You want to make sure you want to coach your hostess to help you. So pretend like you went to a friend's house and your friend just sat in the corner the entire time while some stranger was talking in her house. How awkward would you feel? It would be really awkward if your friend was not saying anything. So it's just like that in an online party too. You want the hostess to bring the friends in and say, hey girl, this stuff's really awesome, totally check it out, this is my favorite, this is what I love, aren't we having fun? Because if she just sits there and she's never online, it's not going to be a success. No one's even going to click on the page because it's just awkward. You don't want that. So you want to coach your hostess into helping you in the party. You can send her stuff to post. You can ask her to comment. You can ask her. I send out a hostess packet with a few extra samples and a card like this and a handwritten note, and I say, hey, when you get this, snap a picture, post it on the page. And it's just really personal. It really makes the hostess feel a part of the party and gets the party going. I also send out sample packets to people. My reasoning is I spend about $20 to $30 on samples per party, depending on shipping, depending on how many people request samples. And then right now I'm making 30% commission. So if I can have at least $100 party, I've paid for my samples. However, if I don't send out samples in a party, I don't get any orders. I mean, it's just, that's how Posh is. Posh is you have to feel it, you have to smell it, you have to love it. I mean, people see lotions and soaps online all the time, but it has to be special and it has to be personal. So people really need to feel it, see it, smell it, hold it, touch it, probably eat it. I've had someone try and eat a bath bomb before, no lie. So anyways, so that's why I send out samples. You know, if you're just starting out, you may not want to commit to sending out samples to everybody. I know some people just send out a box of samples to the hostess and the hostess has to give them out. But I've had the best luck with personally sending people samples. And then you don't have to feel like you're annoying them by sending them a private message, because you spent your money, you spent your time making them a sample packet. You can send them a private message and say, hey girl, when are you gonna order? Not when are you gonna order, but you can say, hey girl, party is ending in a week. Can I help you find any products that you want to purchase? Because at that point, you are not annoying that person. You are simply following up with a free product that you offered them. So that kind of helps me justify it a little bit without being overly pressure or overly picky, anything like that. So that's how I do my online parties. I do have a script that I have it in a Word document, and when I go to do the party, I just copy paste. I make my script personally, so it's personal to me. I also try and use as many personal pictures of me as I can holding a product, or even a product video, or I'll do like a live posting in the event and show the products that they got in their sample pack, anything like that. The more personal you can make it, the more orders you will get. And the more your hostess is involved, the more orders you will get. And also return. You want these people to be returning to you. So you don't want them to order $70 worth of products and be like, okay, bye, and never talk to them again. Because 2 months from now, they're probably going to want more of that BFF that they bought. So you either want to add them on Facebook or get them into your VIP group, because 2 months from now, you're going to want their business again. And it only makes sense. It doesn't make sense to just get an order from them and say, okay, bye, have a nice day. Because that's where your repeat orders are going to come from, and that's where your PV is going to come from, that you don't have to work so hard for and beg people for every single month. It starts to, after a while, after you establish consistency, it starts to come back in, and you're like, hey, you ordered BFF 2 months ago, need a refill? All right, sounds good. Here you go. Here's my link. And it's simple as that. So that's how I do my online parties and how I set them up. Really quickly, I am going to show you how to push orders through. Right after this, I'm going to show you how to push orders through. So when somebody places an order in a party, you have to personally go through and submit that order. Only if it's in a party. If they just go to your regular website, that's fine. But if you have a hostess and it places in a party, you got to go push it through. So keep watching, show you how to do that. And good luck with your parties. Don't be afraid. They're super easy. Worst thing that can happen is that nobody comments. Guess what? You didn't lose any sleep over it. So, bye guys.